park. We got George showing up late. Damn it, George. Showing up late.
I was busy, buddy.
He's busy. Yeah, now you're paying the price.
Hey, but she showed up.
Oh, look at that.
Hola. How you two? How you doing today?
You got any questions for us? We got Julian in the house. All right, show us some moves. What you got? What you got? That's no age is just a number. No excuse. No excuse. Oh, you had that. All right, got any? So, what's the best baseball story of the season so far? All right, well.
You know, almost hitting a home run.
Oh yeah, no, I almost hit a homer.
I was not there. But
You heard about it.
it was badass.
Yeah, no.
My bad.
Here.
It was cool.
So
I'm gonna stop
what it was a high pitch, right? And we were going back and forth, and it was like 2 fouls. It was a full count. I was being super picky, and you know what happens when they throw a full count? They keep throwing strikes, and you just got to defend, right? And I was feeling good, and in my mind, I was like, I started to get angry. I was like, I'm gonna hit this thing. I'm gonna hit it, right? In my head, and it was a full count, and I'm not about to strike out. And so what I ended up doing is I was like, I don't really care what it is. I'm hitting this thing. I'm hitting it, and it's a high pitch. It's like I'm here. It's like up here, and I hit it like right there, crack, and it just flies. Like this is like one of those fields. Look at this. Go look out there. You see how it has no fence? It's just no fence at all.
Yeah.
And it was like it rolled all the way to that back fence. So that's that.
What do you think, Julian?
What do you think? How was baseball practice?
Baseball was good. Baseball practice was good.
Yeah.
We all got it good.
You want to tell them what happened in our last game?
Alex was busy with the family.
Oh, you were busy with the family. So what happened? So what do we have to do?
We have to pay $100 and something for both teams, and we have to go back home sad.
We had to forfeit. We had to forfeit the game. Yeah, it was the first time we ever had to forfeit, huh?
Sure. Oh yeah, we've never had a forfeit.
Yeah, and so that was whack but I mean, you know, you want to tell them what happened? Why we lost? Why like 6 people didn't show up?
Basically, they were asking for money to play, and we don't do that in our team.
We don't pay people to play.
You know, you're gonna play for fun, and if you can, then you know. Anyways, they went to go do another team, and so that's what happened. So we are in search of new talented players.
So if you're in San Diego and you know any really good players, send them our way. They can text us at 619-327-9513. Talk to my AI agent. Leave a message. No. But yeah, for real, we lost a whole bunch of guys to the team because they wanted to start their own team. They thought they were too good for us, huh? Yeah, we were winning a whole bunch of games, and then all of a sudden,
we got to start all over again.
Yeah, and try to build up.
Again. The Charros will rise again.
Yes, we will be.
We'll be champions.
All right, guys. You guys got any questions? So, yeah, the home run was good. Forfeiting the game was bad. Practice was good. Alex is going to be trying out being catcher. And, yeah, ask some questions. I don't know if you guys know, but I've done over 75 triathlons, traveled the world.
What's the hardest one? One of the hardest ones you remember?
Oh, like where I bonked, or just the hardest one that I won?
You won. Or that you didn't.
The hardest one, hands down, was in San Francisco, and it was just before a storm, and there were super big waves. and 2 people ended up drowning and dying like in the competition, and they canceled the competition. But that was after my wave already went. So we were all on the course racing, and no one could tell us. And so it was like only the fast guys got to do the race. Everybody else was canceled. But hands down, that was like the hardest race. Yeah, that was the hardest race. It was the most dangerous because you're climbing up like San Francisco, obviously swimming in the bay, and it was super choppy. But Escape from Alcatraz was super tough. Not because the swim from Alcatraz, because that's only 1.5 miles, which is like, you know, that's not that far. Because in a swim practice, we'd swim like 10K, right? But I'd say the hardest one that I won was Wildflower. That was good. That was good. Yeah, so, but yeah, the World Championship was super hard. Here's a good story. So I was at the World Championship for triathlon and 70.3 Ironman in Australia, the Sunshine Coast. And, you know, everybody's on there swinging their arms, getting warmed up for the biggest race of their life. You know, each one of these, you got to race for years before you even qualify. And then when you qualify, you got to buy the ticket, you got to go there, and you got to be ready to compete. So a lot of effort, time, and energy goes into this. And people are swinging their arms. And I remember all of a sudden, I hear this guy go, ah, at the beginning of the race. And I turn around, and this guy's gushing blood. And there's this guy like dumbfounded, and he's looking at his watch. I'm like, bro, what happened? And he's like, bro, I just hit the dude in the face with my Garmin watch. And we're like, oh my God, we both got to him. We're like, hey, let's see your lip. He goes like this, and it was all the way through, just gushing blood, gushing. And they call my wave right then and there, and he ends up going. And I was thinking, I never saw the guy again. And so that was kind of the end of the story. It was like, you travel like literally thousands of miles, you train years, all of a sudden in warm up to be taken out by a dude swinging his arm in the Garmin watch, hitting your chin, and because your teeth, it hit right here and it went through his lip, and it was just gushing. I don't think he raced like that. But then again, it reminds me of the story when I saw one of my teammates in wrestling end up winning a state championship with a completely busted lip with stitches. But anyways, thanks for watching. There's a couple good stories. Comment, link, ask me some questions if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later.